Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the shop. If you've been following along, you know we've got spare parts race car that we've been putting together. It's actually a car that's built out of all the spare parts from around this garage, around the road racing garage, around Speedworks, and around all of our friends' garages. It's just all the spare parts that we have from all the CRXs and all the Civics and everything that we've been building over the years. Why not build a budget car and see what we can do and take it to the track? So we've got a shell, we've got a motor in there. Mark's been working on it. We call it spare parts race car. I'm gonna send you guys down there to check it out. It's a really cool car. It's come so far. See, here's the car right here. The car's come so far from where it started. It is actually almost a race car now. The roll bar is installed, has a racing seat. The dash is gonna stay in, the door panels are gonna stay in. They've even got the motor in. It's just a matter of getting it to run. But like I said, man, this is all spare parts from around the garage. This is not like a high budget build. This is our low budget race car build. If we can just get the car to make one pass down the track, we will consider that a success. I don't know how fast it's gonna be. Probably not all that fast, but hey man, it's really just spare parts. So check it out. Let's hang out with Mark while he works on our spare parts race car.
Welcome back to the Road Racing Shop, everybody. We're on spare parts again. I have got a laptop on the top of the car. I've got a tune in it. Let's cross our fingers and try to load this. We'll rewind a little bit and go back to when I got the computer a couple weeks ago, dropped off by James. He brought it to me. I come home, I just plug it in and tried it. Didn't even know what to do. Then, after a quick text to B, I found out, Mark, go download Honda to a computer and then call me. Downloaded that, got a computer, downloaded with Honda with a tune in it, a stock B20 tune, and we're gonna try to get this thing to run. We may have to phone a friend. Let's get started. Laundry list of things to do to get this car done. Let's go. So we're standing here with our laptop. We have a stock B20 tune loaded. I don't know really what I'm even looking at. I just started learning this. So we loaded a stock B22 into the computer. She is sitting there. P28 S300 from B. Thank you so much for that, computer B. Let's hope it gets spare parts running and running well. Honda downloaded, Honda in the computer. Move on and let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna hop in, got the tune loaded in the computer. Plug everything up and let's give it a shot. This is the second plug I have pulled since we have tried to start. Sounded like it wanted to run when I first got the first tune load in it a few nights ago. Now that we're out here trying again, it's nothing. I pull the plug. This is the second plug that still looks brand new, like there is no fuel on this whatsoever. I'm gonna pull all the plugs, go ahead and have them out, check timing. Maybe the injectors aren't firing all of a sudden again for some reason, so we're gonna have to check and see if it's an injector issue or a wiring issue again. I'm gonna have to phone a friend. But before then, I want to go ahead and get wired up real fast. I'm inside of the car now. Just going to show you real quick. I'm going to mount a panel from here to here. Put the switches there. Battery is going down there. Computer somewhere down there as well, easy to get to. I bought, whoa, bright light. I bought a plethora of wire and connectors and fuse block. I'm gonna get to it. So to make the cutting this metal easier, I'm gonna just take the grinder, score it real quick. It's thick aluminum, it's gonna be hard to cut by hand or with shears. Here we go. Not too bad. Go put it on the grinding wheel real quick, clean it up. Plate cut, trim, grind it down. Gonna mark it for the toggle switch hole so I can go ahead and drill it before I mount it in a spot. Just find a good spot, center it up, draw a line just to give me a good center point for mounting them so it looks straight across and my OCD doesn't bother me but so much on that. All right, let's punch it. The toggle switch that we're mounting, the red light up one, says drill a 1/2 inch hole. So let's find a 1/2 inch drill bit. Got the 1/2 inch drill bit. Might be a little off center, but whatever. Hope for the best, right? Got the little plate marked with the holes in the factory dash where the center console comes down. There's some holes there. I'm hoping to just screw them right into that. Let's drill these. Drilled. Let's go see what it looked like. There it is. It's gonna fit something like that. I'm gonna pull it back out, mount the switches in it. Yes, the holes are off. Big Kim has even pointed that out. Yes, the holes are off. I didn't want them off. You blew it! They're off. Maybe that won't be there forever. Here we are, back in the car after mounting everything and cleaning everything up, and I'm pleased at how it looks. Still need to do the battery tie down. I'm gonna wrap a strap around it probably for now. Maybe a factory tie down. Got the switches mounted. Downside is down is on. I'm not a fan of that because Bell Nova is opposite, but whatever, it'll be fine. And it's looking good, computer's there. I still need to vacuum it out, clean it out, but I'm gonna keep trying to knock some of this stuff out. Everything should be good. Let's try it. Fan is on. Fuel pump is on. Let's see if it'll crank. No start still. Maybe need to flash a tune in the computer again. I should probably call B. Like I told you earlier, time to phone a friend. So I phoned one of my best friends. This guy. What up, B?
What's good?
All right.
All right.
So let's see what we got going on here. I hit him up try to kind of explain to me better what I need to do to try to get this car to run.
Man, I think the only thing we have left to eliminate now is the injector resistor box. You've wired all those wires together in order to ground it. That's all you have to do. But there's a plug they sell on eBay, which is not always the answer, but maybe eBay is the answer here. And for 25 bucks, we can get that plug and plug it in, and that is like the last piece of anything that we have modified. This way, everything's installed properly, and we can eliminate anything that we've done to be wrong. Does that make sense?
Yep, sounds good, man. Sounds good.
We'll try it.
Cool. Thanks. Appreciate the help today, man.
All right, man.
Late. Out something still. It's got no battery power either. Like, what has happened here? We talked to B, and we have come up with the conclusion that maybe the injectors aren't firing. It'll hit sometimes, and sometimes it won't. It sounds like it's only running on 2 cylinders. I don't know if it's in my wiring of a few episodes back when I wired up the injector harness, as he spoke of that harness adapter piece he's talking about on eBay. Get our hands on that. It'll be a little while before I get that. I still have the car in the shop, still trying to turn and burn. It's winter time around here, even though you see me sweating because it's 75 degrees today, December, whatever it is. December. I'm gonna go ahead and start snatching that intake off. I've got to put an alternator on it, and I either gotta go from the top or the bottom, so I've got that cool intake manifold. We scored that from our buddy John a while back. At least get the alternator on and that set up. I don't think I have long enough studs on the intake manifold to accommodate the thicker gasket. Gonna wait on that. Have decided to put the alternator on. I'm gonna go from the top. I'm gonna just move a few things, hope to get in. I'm gonna take the fuel rail off, maybe pop another set of injectors in before the day's out. Like I said, not gonna swap the intake manifold. Wanna keep it to where we can maybe get it running before I do all that. Might order a throttle body, holler at some people, see what we can get. This was supposed to be the alternator I told you I was getting ready to put on. This should fit and should go in with no problem and plug up, except for that pulley is huge. A, it's not gonna clear that frame rail. B, that's not gonna work with the belt. So yeah, we gotta get an alternator, so we're not doing that now. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. We'll figure it out, but yeah, no alternators going on today. We're wrapping up another day in the road racing shop, and spare parts didn't run again.
Dang it.
That's the way that one crumbles, or cookie crumbles, or that's the way spare parts crumbles. We will get back to it by trying to throw a few parts at it. I'll get some stuff on order overnight from Japan, probably.
Overnight parts from Japan.
Or either just from eBay. One of the two. Amazon even's a good spot. We'll get some parts ordered. Try to throw some injectors in it we know work. Try to get that box wired in. I still got to find the alternator now. Didn't get that done, but we did get the toggle switches wired up. We get the battery installed. We got those little things done. At least we got that. We're going to wrap it up today. Something's got to start today. So I guess, Bell Nova's going to have to fill in. We're going to cold start the car. Haven't started it in a while.
Bell Nova sounding amazing as always. The spare parts race car is getting there just one spare part at a time. Looks really good in that passenger footwell. He's got everything put in. Can't wait to get that thing to the track, and hopefully one day it'll get there. But right now it's still just a mess. I'm gonna have to go down to road racing and take a look at that, or maybe we'll bring the car here to the Madspeed shop and take a look at it. We're actually a few hours apart, so logistics of things we need to work out. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with Mark, and I guess we'll see you on the next one. But until we do, stay mad.
set the camera up so you can see how cute I am doing it.
Spare parts is race car.
All right, I froze for a minute.
In the spare parts race care. I can't even. I suck, man. I'm so bad. Belnova's. The spare parts race care. Sound like Formula One driver. Race car. I don't know how to end this.